Hey everybody, welcome to the very first Palm Sunday Coffee with Brent. Only it's, oh gosh, it's probably almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a weird Palm Sunday, man, because it is April 5th, so we're in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. Instead of coffee, I've got water. Instead of water, I didn't want water. I wanted to get a LaCroix, but the women folk done drank it already. So, you know, oh well, right? So this Palm Sunday, I was thinking about kind of what Palm Sunday is all about, and really I want to talk about what is it you think you need versus what you need. Um, we were watching a service, and it wasn't a really strong Palm Sunday service. The message was about some other things, which are really great. Appreciate the pastor at our church we go to, and go to. We're members of it. We're not really going anywhere right now. Going online. So, what was I saying? Oh, right. So it wasn't really about Palm Sunday. If you think about Palm Sunday, I saw people I work with putting palm branches on the door, and it's kind of just like this. I'm not going to say it's a religious ritual, but I wonder if people understand the significance of it. So here, just to give you some context, and if you're not religious, consider this some, a little bit of background on some of the history and tradition of Christianity. So, the week before Jesus was crucified, he entered Jerusalem, and it's called the triumphal entry. It's actually triumphal. It's actually leading up to his death, so that's kind of counterintuitive. But people saw him coming in, riding a colt. There's always been discussions that I've heard. Well, why wasn't it like a war horse? Well, Jesus was trying to say that he is not coming in as a conquering political hero, but that it in references. I think it's Zechariah. Behold, here comes your prince, gentle and riding on the colt, the foal of a donkey. And I may have messed up that quote, so I don't have it in front of me. Apologies if I do. I'm not trying to mislead. But it was not too many days later till probably many of these same people who took their coats and laid them down, and took their palm branches they went and cut and laid down for Jesus to ride along. Probably not too many days later until many of them were shouting, "Crucify him, crucify him." So what's the deal? What's happening there? I think that we all have to ask ourselves, what kind of salvation do we think we need? I know some people say, I think I need salvation. I get it. But we're all looking for something that we think we need. Like, probably right now, we all feel like the thing we need most in life is, a cure for COVID-19, or a vaccine, or a really effective treatment, and all those things would be good. I'm hoping and praying that everybody involved uses all the skill and knowledge and experience at their disposal to do that. But for those people back almost 2,000 years ago who laid down their branches and were shouting things like, "Lord, save us." That's what Hosanna means. Lord, save us. They're shouting that to Jesus because they think that he's going to save them. But then he goes and gets himself set up to die and to be crucified. And what a disappointment he must have been to people. And so I think whenever we're disappointed by something, watch this, it's because we were expecting something else. What is the superhero movie where they say he's not the hero we need, he's the hero we deserve, or he's not the hero we deserve, but he's the hero we need? I don't know. That's kind of going through my head too. But so just my thought is, be aware when you face disappointment. Be aware of what that should tell you about what you think you need. Just be sort of self-aware with that, because I think the people did what they did for Jesus because they felt oppressed by a Roman government that was not sympathetic to their viewpoints, was not sympathetic to their culture, their religious traditions, and so like it's like legitimate that they want some relief from that. But God chose not to give them relief from that. He chose to address a deeper issue. So right now, where what I'd really like to be doing is just going out, but we're on lockdown. A lot of things I'd like to be doing, and probably you would too. What is it that maybe God is trying to do for you? What is it? What need is He trying to address that maybe you're not even aware of, or if you are, you think, oh, it's not that important, when in reality, it's far more important than finding a instantaneous way to diagnose, treat, cure, and vaccinate against a global pandemic. So, I think if your mind is skeptical, if you're predisposed to doubt the existence of God, then none of this makes any sense to you, because nothing can be more important than life and living right now. But I think the author of life says differently. Says that there's eternity at stake. And eternity at stake means that what happens now, though it seemed painful, and though bad things are happening. Hey, listen, anybody dying alone in ICU, man, I don't wish that kind of suffering on people. But there's a longer view to take here, and I just want to encourage you, be aware of your disappointment and be self-reflective about it, and just ask God, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do in my life? I'm kind of having to do that myself. All right. So I hope this finds you well. I hope you're better for having watched it. And let me know how I can help you or pray for you, anything in the comments. All right. Bye. Bye.